Welcome to another episode of the 10,000 Trade Show, where we are mastering trading and creating excellence through the deliberate practice and analysis of 10,000 trades. In today's episode, we'll take a look at a tweezer top trade setup. This is a bearish reversal pattern and is usually found at a strong support and resistance levels. So let's go on to the charts. We'll take a look at what a tweezer top trade setup looks like, what exactly we are looking at in terms of placing our trades, how to enter and exit the trade, and most importantly, how to book profits using this trade setup. We're looking at a tweezer top trade setup. This is Euro US dollar 1 hour chart. A tweezer top trade setup is where price comes into a resistance level and then we get two pin bars off of that. So in this example, we can see price comes into the support resistance level here, which it had tested before. So this is kind of like our double top here as well. So price comes into this resistance level and we see a pin here. So we have large pin on top and a small candle body, and the next candle goes and tests the level again and then bounces off of that, giving us another pin on top here and a bearish candle here. So these two pins together form our tweezer top trade setup. So if you look at it, they look like tweezers. So that's why it's called tweezer top trade setup, basically two pins into a resistance level. So once we get our bearish candle close here, this is a good time for us to take the trade short. So we will enter the trade short. Our stop would go above these pins here. So we can just put it over here, making sure we give our trade enough room to breathe just in case price comes and tests this level once again. So we enter the trade short and we stay with the trade as long as price is moving lower. We come into this level, we see that price starts to go sideways, but it holds below this level here, which is our support resistance coming all the way from here. It holds below, so we stay with the trade, and then it drops further and starts to pull back. So at this point, this is a good place for us to exit the trade because here we don't know where it's going to go. So good time for us to exit the trade. From entry to exit here, we get 135 pips in our trade. So just to recap here, tweezer top trade setup is when price comes and tests the resistance level and bounces off of that level with a pin bar, and then we see another pin bar off of the same level, forming a tweezer-like trade setup, which is called tweezer top trade setup. Once we get this second candle close here, we enter the trade short. Stop would go above the pins here, and we stay with the trade as long as price moves lower. And once we see price starts to go sideways and is pulling back quite a bit here, so it's good time for us to exit that trade. From entry to exit, we get 135 pips in our trade. So our profit is 135 pips or $1,350 if trading one standard lot. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like this video, please feel free to share it with your friends and like, comment, and subscribe below. And I'll be back with another great episode next time.